Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna do some more StamDK testing. Probably just on a dummy, because there's a stream in an hour, so I don't think I don't want to set up a trial. I think it's too late now. Yeah, on this. I need to test quite a few things. I'm still unsure. Uh is it better to use Alkosh or just a light armor set if I need pen? Is that done? So yeah, it's gonna be parsing for a bit. I already made a video and wrote an article on the ESO Direct, but you know they're gonna be released actually I think before the stream even ends, because they're set to like release at 21:30. Then an hour and 30 minutes from now. There's like a can you link it, Shadow? Give me one sec. Here. Oh, there we go. Shadow did it too. Yeah, just pin one of these. It's gonna automatically change into the article when the timer is up. And I'm not saying anything yet. I'm not gonna say anything yet. Okay. Parts of it. Hey Piotr. My weak time is getting better, slowly. I had one past one I did 0.11. But I'm expecting it to get worse during stream. Or can barely contain himself. I really drop stagger. I'm very bad with these. I need to talk about it. Either amazing or a bit more dog shit. There's gonna be lots of feature. Some are like cool. Some are kinda inconsequential. But you'll see. I mean, it's just an hour from now. I'm parsing significantly worse on stream. I guess it doesn't matter for comparison. If I fumble both parses, I'll still be able to compare two setups. Now I'm testing Alkosh. Which, by the way, Alkosh is kinda underrepresented here. Because in actual fight, I'm gonna be proccing Alkosh more than on the dummy. On the dummy I only have one synergy. It's kinda unfair comparison. And then I wanna test Ward. I was thinking, I need to still see if it's worth it to like use Yokida with Velopi. Like, is the one heavy piece? Like, is it still worth it even though I have to use one heavy? 133. I did 134 last time, so I didn't even do that bad. I bet they're finally hybridizing potions. Can't wait. They already announced it, yeah, but they didn't give like a specific time for it. HS versus AIM. I know. I really don't like I can get it on like a beam build or like a heavy attack build, but I really would hate to use like Yokida on a build like that. Especially because I feel like I need to like tweak to the sides just to like weave better. I feel like if I'm just standing still, abilities just get like bugged more often. But maybe that's just a placebo effect. Okay, that was Alkosh Nularka. I tried Yokida here. I tried replacing Nularka, it was worse. What do I put on depth now? Shoulder. Everything but chest, basically. I think I could use medium Slam Crow. That's correct? Yeah, that's correct. We're waiting since I'll patches. Let's try. Maybe we can do some dungeon before the stream. I dropped Stagger, but I dropped Stagger in the previous parts too. Fine. This thing is not a concern anyway, because of deep breath. This is already looking a lot better. Yeah, I think I was trolling last time. When I played with Ansel and Tideborn. This is parsing way better. Should've just went light armor. Oh, it's already over. Wait, 140. Oh, this is a lot better. Now, gosh. Okay, 145 with Whirl and Nuarka. What if I squeeze Yokida? No, surely Yokida won't be that good now, because I already have some crit from light armor. But I'm gonna try it anyway. What was the weave on it? Okay, pretty nice. Okay, depth. And let's put Ida. And now... No, I still medium Slam Crow. I need to Kida on jewelry. And... Okay. Try it. Hey, hi Jen. Hey Dizzy. Do I even use Millarca if I already have Slayer set? Like, if I already have Slayer from World, do I just maybe use Aegis Scholar instead? Instead of Millarca? Wanted to test it. Is perfect gear important for the beam build? No, no. It's perfect gear is never important. It's always just like, you know, some tiny last thing to like chase after. Proc says this guy is crazy. Or should I maybe use like Mora Scribe Thesis instead? Reinvent the meta, hyper do it. I'm not reinventing the meta, it's just that I feel like most people don't even like consider that people could play with like in bad groups without pen. I feel like the default setup should have self-sufficient pen. But I feel like most other people who make guides try to just like assume you'll have like a Alkosh user in group, which I think is ludicrous when you look at the average pug. I think they said it's like 2% damage increase. Yeah, something like that. I'm not reinventing the meta. I'm just trying to find what's going to be actually best for the average player, like in an average pug group. Narca was better. I will try Aegis Color now. Again, double charged. And for some reason I only have the Magma Fist skill icon bug on PTS and not live, even though my add-ons are literally copy pasted. And I have it on live but not on PTS. And I disabled Hyper Tools. Hyper Tools is off and I still have this icon. Don't know why. Did I try Mora Scribe Thesis? I guess I should. Oh, that sucker didn't go up. Again, didn't go up. Okay, it looks like World Noarca is just a lot better. Is there a full range build of Fate Cover? I mean, pretty much every Fate Cover build is full range. Disabling add-ons doesn't necessarily change skill icons. If I turn off all add-ons, my skills still use MS Paint UI icons. I think you need to delete some cache in your documents. You need to go into the documents, ESO, and there should be like some cache file. But I forgot the name of it. 40 minutes. So this was my like page with Alkosh. Got Susan Alkosh, Nularka Alkosh, and Nularka Alkosh Huntsman. I need to make a new one with World. I'm gonna duplicate it. Name. I think that's what I'm gonna be using in packs next time. Like backbar fire stuff. Then just change stuff to fire and Stampede to blockade. That's simple. Does Wizard Wardrobe take out the storage out of storage as well? Yeah, it does. It does. This. Let's put depths on. And medium slam crow. Oh yeah, Nularka from bar. No, this is trash. This should be Susan. Wait, I overwrote the wrong thing. Be Nularka here. There we go. Now this should have Susan. But that means I need daggers. Susan. Which might be on some other character. I think I have them. Oh, they're in bank. They're charged. Should I double bar Susan? I guess it's fine to from bar it. My wizard was broken since update 49. Now I don't have wardrobe on my tank. That's why I don't update anything. I only update stuff when I'm completely forced to. What? Why? What? Why? What? Why do I not update stuff? I feel like it breaks stuff more often than fixes anything. Yeah, Wizards last update was like mid 2095. I think there's other people like other people updating it. Nam and Sul. Yeah, so it's gonna be fine to from bar. Might even go Valkyrie and Trash. Because Pen and Trash is always like so... never like perfect. Yeah, I think Valkyrie will be better. And this should just be Huntsman. Depths. Thing is... oh, but without Veloth, you actually need 6 light, I think. So... Slime Crow bullets. Depths Robe. And Larka Amulet. Let's parse with it. And I have to use a barb trap for it. Oh, I have 300 ping. I was wondering why my character does some weird animations. It's because I'm lagging. The stream? Okay, no, it's just a game. I was supposed to like check out a VPN. I swear, if I disconnect in the game one more time, I'm gonna buy a VPN. Doesn't look that much better. Yeah. Isn't that basically the same as last time? With World? Okay, a bit better. No, that's not World. No, it was literally... How did I do worse? Did I forget something? Or bad crit luck? Average crit. On this one? Oh, I just got lucky here. Okay, so that was just a lucky parse. Hey, Johnny. One bar only DD group finder group KW. Wait, let's see. The thing is, I don't think that... Which one is it? I would join if we had more time. Look, I will join if they're still running after the stream. I'll probably just change this build to like a one bar. Wait, so since I got lucky crit on this setup, does that mean something else will be better? No, I think it's still I think it's still the setup for if you don't have pen. And then change depth to Yokida when you actually have pen. The Norca is so fucking OP. Does anyone want to run a dungeon in the meantime? Dance is the guy who spams something stupid on forum. Well, you would know, Dance, since you're there all the time. I'll be down for a dungeon too. Nice. Would Nuarka and Advanced Yukida be good on my DK? Yeah. I already did like 159k with it. Here. 159k. Nuarka Yukida. I could do a couple dungeons. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm expecting we'll do like one before the stream, yeah? Any role? I mean, someone has to tank. Won't be a couple, we got the review stream thing soon, yeah. We have like half an hour. I did 149, but wait, why did I save this one? Oh, was Depths Yokida? Wait. And that's better. Oh, wait, so if I... Is better than Nuarka? I guess it's only better if I don't have to use the heavy piece. Like when I'm using Huntsman. Heavy set. Oh, DD then. Okay, so plus me. Okay, so this will be Depths Nuarka. Because I have Velofi. But this will be Depths Yokida. Color coding my infographic. Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. I'm out of potions, but I could even use armor potions on this one. This thing is so good. I guess I'll go buy some tripods. They're actually dropping crazy amount of crates today. There's gonna be like 9 in total. If you were to stream for like 45 minutes. Are you getting it already? I think they said it's working on any channel. So you should get it from watching me. But I think it only starts like when their stream starts. Am I right? And you're still? I'm still what? Using Ansu with software solo content? Not on every build. Sometimes Ansu, sometimes Sogbin, it like depends. It was Ansu so on the Mag DK build, yeah? On both DK builds. I mean, free gems, yeah. Anyone else wants to join? I've unmorphed LS Storm, but I guess it will be fine. You want Tremor? I don't. Because I made sure I have enough pen on my own. I have like 5 light armor. Want a healer, DD? I'd say DD. Oh, I have wrong weapon here now. What do we do actually? Which dungeon? What's the pledge actually? What are you doing? We're gonna be doing a quick dungeon and then we'll be watching the ESO Direct. Let's just peak. Scalar peak? We would burn Scalar peak. We should do something where we won't completely burn it. Like, I don't know. Hatch? I feel like you only have you have so few dungeons that aren't like insta burn at this point. ERE? Velum? find one where there isn't much running. Maybe the Moon Hunter? Yeah. Many times. I haven't soloed it once. Okay, let's do ERE. Fine. Cool. Huh? Oh, now we have 3 healers. What? Okay, keep it like that. Okay, let's just port in. It's just bugged. Press maybe? Now let's just go ERE. Oh, I have a quest. Voice chat? Oh yeah, sure.
We invited you in. We welcomed you.
The seed. We can't let him take it.
Yo.
I also have a quest.
Do you love beating up druids? Yeah.
They deserve it.
Maybe I should start fucking reading blows if I'm gonna pull. Yeah, I probably should just play up slot reading blows when I'm gonna play with a healer. How do you know when you swap gear? What do you mean, how do I know? I just pressed it. I know because I pressed it.
Give me a second, I'll slot reaving.
I was gonna slot it after like at the boss.
Yeah, the problem is I have wizards setups that I don't want to change. Like I have exploiter for procs and stuff. I guess I could just copy it.
I think I need less magical skills in this trash lab. Yeah, I'm gonna slot it like right now.
It's wrong. Like a gale of...
Oh wait, I actually have the same CP on all of them. Should be easy to do. Gotham Play looks so cool with the DK fine. Yeah, it does actually. Now you said you don't always use Soak or Solo. Yeah, it depends, like... Depends on the build. Oh, that's HM. Oh, it's already on.
Out. I was changing skills.
You made it.
No, I'm dying. I have no heal.
Didn't know you could roll through it. Yeah, we can. Oh, your horse slowed. Wait, will I make? No, I will not make it. Oh, council's dead. Yeah. Yeah, I got NPC collision.
I have a second before we pull.
Yep.
Okay.
You can pull harness. What? Knappka. What? What even is ground pound? Didn't look like a light attack.
Should I relog to a healer maybe? So it's
I mean, just slot some heals for yourself. Slotting one right now. Can pull. Oh shit. Oh, I can regress now. Oh, we just nuke him after this phase.
yeah.
these rollable? I think they are. Will we actually make it? For the reveal?
If not, we can stop. It's not like it's a big deal.
Where did you get pen from with the setup? From light armor. I'm using World. 5 light armor pieces and Velopi. Balkan also. Balkan is just in trash though.
I'll pull the right.
Yeah, to the left.
The spell is too strong to break. Restore the nearby telesensors.
Yeah, I definitely need less magical skills in Crash. Please sustain it. I wonder if I'd even sustain Burning Embers if I had medium armor. Looking way too much in the dot. Let's see if we can burn him. Oh, nice, we did burn.
GG easy. Oh, I got.
That was HM, yeah?
Yeah.
When I make a Magdiki build, do I just use Flame Lash always? Not sure actually.
Pretty good. It's even better if you have both balance, but
Yeah, I'm sure like I'll use it sometimes, but do I just use it every time? Or is Molten Web still sometimes better? I wonder if they'll make Armory slots account by 2 now that they've done that with auto slots. That's a good question.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, actually I would buy a lot more of them. Like, I haven't bought like... I think I bought like 2 in total. Armory slots, my main, and that's it. I would probably just buy all fucking slots if they were, I can't wait.
Yeah, I would buy more instead of just cheesing it.
I also wish they would let us apply skins instead of the slot, not the weapon. I mean armory. If he doesn't know, that means it must not be in the reveal. Fucking deduction.
I need a I need a change my setup for me second.
Yeah. It's just come to only have them for one character. Yeah.
I have the air sight. The sea, you fail. And all that's left to do is die.
How can I reapply Huntsman? Every 10 seconds. Shouldn't I just use it here? I'll be hitting either the druid or the conduit thingy. I'll never need cleave. The thing is, I parse almost the same with this setup. And carb is like useful for survival. I'll keep it. We going?
3, 2, 1.
You will defeat Iterate, Trojan.
Lightning. Entrance.
Someone else has stagger because it doesn't track mine.
Yes, I do. Oh. Where's...
You can probably survive the last like thing with the... Actually, I'll drop on it now.
Yeah. Other stuns.
Do we even kill it? Or should we have just stayed there? I went for the pillar. Oh shit, he's looking at me.
Oh. Oh, that's... Kite. Oh. Getting exploded.
I can't even try to res.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I was trying to res, but then I got exploded.
Okay, he's on me, I think. Yeah, he's on me. So you try to rest.
I have to do damage to stay alive.
Okay, it's over.
That-
But this stream starting in 6 minutes. Yeah, I know. We're gonna be our last try. Stream started. It's probably just a countdown, yeah. Don't think they're showing anything yet. Oh, the top target's me over. That's probably why I'm struggling with stamina. It's because I'm fucking bush weaving because I got so used to it from the parsing.
The healer here is giga bad. No sustain for us. Doing the pillar. Oh, oh.
Shit. Did I make it? Ah. If I spam carve, I would have survived it. But trying to rest. We should wipe fast. We're getting to this point pretty, like in 1 minute.
One more try. I'll slot barrier. Just
Do you want to ignore that pillar then? This barrier?
um your call.
Let's just ignore it. And if we wipe, then we just stop and like watch the stream.
Yep.
We have 4 minutes left.
It's only the one where he's very low, right? Since the sparkle thing.
Yeah, ignore that pillar. We'll just kill him. Okay, wait, let me switch the screen.
May the dirt take Archdruid DPS into its embrace.
Which Bethesda? Oh yeah, there's a timer. $124 fight. Well, that was fast. Yeah. Okay, so which So yeah, I already seen it. Actually, I didn't see all of it. There's like a apparently there's gonna be like a segment with 2 content creators, which was not shown to us early. So I'm gonna be seeing it for the first time, just like you. Yeah, wait. Was exactly how much time was left on Bethesda stream. Wait, do I have the sound on? Oh, I don't. Oh, and it's not an OBS. Oh. Had a lag for a moment. No, I know who it is, I just didn't see the segment.
I'll hop off voice. Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks for coming. See ya.
bye.
Let me know if it's too loud. Don't tell me it's gonna be buffering now. Do I turn off the game?
Just gonna walk and talk in chat. Make it look like it's
Oh, there's actually subtitles this time. There were no subtitles when I was doing it. Hopefully it doesn't lag anymore.
Welcome everyone to the 2026 ESO Seasons
Move
Direct.
myself.
I'm Susan Kath, and this is Nick Giacomini, and we are happy to be here with you today.
A few months ago, we introduced everyone to Seasons. If you missed our stream, here's a quick refresher. Seasons are roughly 90
Audio warp in
windows
your
that
end?
give us space
No.
to focus on what you've been asking for, like meaningful updates to combat systems and rewards, while still delivering the rich stories.
The
and
music sounded weird,
exploration
but their
that make
sounds
ESO
look
feel like home.
sound okay.
We want to make sure there's always something new and exciting happening in Tamriel. All seasonal content is free for anyone who owns the game. No gates or barriers, just hop in and play.
Since we first talked about all of this in January, we've already introduced some of the changes with an update earlier this month. Things like the first round of player experience improvements, updates to the Dragon Knight class visuals, and more. And with today's show, we're going to go deeper in the details on Seasons 0, 1, and 2, our 2026 seasons, and some of our developers will be joining us to speak to these changes in greater detail. But as we said earlier this year, we very much want to shape the future of ESO with more community collaboration. And so we're very pleased to welcome some special community guests today to join us in roundtable discussions with our team.
That collaboration
Yeah, so that's
is
why
a
I
big
didn't
part of
see
why this year feels so
during the
different.
early preview.
In addition to the many improvements that we just launched, with more coming throughout the year, your feedback has shaped this year's features, like solo dungeons and our first version of challenge difficulty. And we're pushing boundaries with new
Yeah, we knew about it
experimental
already.
offerings that expand ESO in ways you haven't seen before, like the Night Market, our new action-packed group zone that's coming in Season 0. We want to be more transparent with the community on what we're building, how we're thinking about things, and how we're using your feedback to build our Tamriel together.
But now let's start
That
the
could be,
show,
I know who it
and
is.
we'll turn it over to Kira, Finn, and Wheeler to shed more light on the contents of Season 0.
Hello there. I'm Kira Roshlet, lead of the Player Experience Improvements team.
And I'm Mike Finnegan, Associate Design Director for ESO. And on behalf of the team here at ZOS, we want to welcome you all to Season 0.
Season 0 is our first look at an evolving ESO experience. It brings a ton of quality of life updates based on your feedback and new types of content.
Speaking of which, let's begin with the Night Market. This is a new type of experience.
There'll be a lot of
called an
recap at the
event
beginning.
zone, available for
They'll
7
talk about
weeks
Night
during
Market.
Season 0. We have
Then
plans
they'll
to bring
talk
it back
about
later in the year,
DK
and depending
rework
on
for
its
some
reception,
reason.
Maybe added permanently.
So
It's encounter heavy with an emphasis on group play, but don't let that
we'll have to
deter
wait
you
a
from
bit
checking
until we
it out.
see any
Joining
of the new
group isn't
stuff.
required, so it's easy to hop in and play. The zone features multiple districts with unique aesthetics and many different types of activities. Calamitous world bosses, wandering trial level bosses, daring races,
just
discoverable
shrink
quests,
myself.
unique relics to unlock, and a lot more. So Night Market is
I
a
don't
section
cover
of
the
Fargrave,
subtitles.
the Daedric realm, which opens and closes at the whims of magic
Isn't it
beyond
dying?
anyone's
No.
understanding. It's inaccessible when the market is closed, but when it opens, mortals and Daedra alike
Oh, you mean
flock
shadows?
to the new districts in the hopes of scouring and finding new objects and items. Unique to the night market are factions. We have 3 NPC factions, and you will need to pick one to serve. Work together with your friends or other heroes to bring victory via quests and activities in the event zone. Rewards will be dished out to each faction based on performance.
Fucking gameplay in
Which
those
faction
in
you
this
choose
footage
will
is always
matter, because
so
at the end of the event zone, your faction will be rewarded based on
so
how well
funny.
it does. There are 3 factions, each with their own distinct methods and motivations within
Hyper,
the
they
night
say
market. There's the
something
Ruckus,
new yet?
Bruiser
No,
faction
not yet.
preferring to rule through
Will be
strength.
later.
The Glittering Goat, who has amassed great wealth from running all of the various auctions and stands within the night market. And finally, the Thousand Eyes, one of the oldest factions. They are the small, the insignificant, and thus the unnoticed. Each of the factions is competing with each other, and none are above using mortals to do their bidding. There are 3 districts within the night market, each with a distinct look, as well as a central hub called the Starlit Plaza. Each district has an associated relic that, once unlocked, will allow you to explore more and reach places previously forbidden. The districts are run by deadly creatures called Gilded, and are only reachable once the relic for that district has been uncovered. There are many rewards in the night market, spanning from temporary power gains to permanent cosmetics and unlocks. There's an awesome new house.
They're playing the
with
login
Night's
screen
Den,
music,
which
and I
will be
thought my
unlocked free once
game
players complete the
disconnected.
initial quest. It has an entrance directly to the night market and new features inside. It's the perfect place to show off all your
I was
hard
about to
work.
tab out.
And that's not all. We have more rewards available for players that put their skills to work in the night market. While the night market is available for a limited time,
Wasn't it the
will
lamp from
come back with
Westfield?
new twists in the
I wouldn't
future.
know because I
We
haven't done
can't
Westfield.
wait for you all to play and let us know what you like and what we should tweak for future iterations.
Well, this bruiser is ready to swear allegiance to the Ruckus.
The Thousand Eyes is going to take you down.
Oh, we'll see. But as Finn mentioned earlier about tweaking and improving the player experience, the new player experience team is hard at work to improve your time in Tamriel. We want everyone from vets to first-timers to have an amazing time adventuring, exploring, and more. These quality of life updates are part of our mission to work with you, our players, to co-create your perfect ESO. Let's take a moment to review just some of what went live with Update 49. But first, why did we make these changes?
How can I get my jewelry to 50 ASAP? Just deconstruct the intricate jewelry.
We need to not let outdated systems and bugs get in the way of the fun. Your time is valuable, so our first pass was to reduce unnecessary grind and friction that can bog down the experience. For example, we've tripled the efficacy of
So this is
stable
stuff
master
that's really
training,
live.
so now you can do that 3 times as fast. We've reduced by nearly half the cost to upgrade both bag and bank. It's also critical for us to bring the game up to modern standards. Things like being able to respec for free in the menus, upgrade your bag in the UI, improve zone guide tracking, and our first change coming from last year's Guild Summit. You can now easily rep your guild without a tabard. For our customization endgamers, we've increased many furnishing limits, made all armor slots hideable, and improved outfit slots. These aren't one-off improvements, but rather an ongoing initiative where we continue to improve the game and deliver on long-requested features.
You're gonna show some new stuff too.
Speaking of
New
new
QL.
features, challenge difficulty, previously referred to as
I guess not
overland
yet.
difficulty, is one of our most requested features by players. Earlier this year, we unveiled the system and how it will work, but to give you a brief refresher, it's an opt-in selection for players to tailor their experience in Overland and Overland-adjacent zones to their liking. Think delves, public dungeons, story instances, and the like, but trials, dungeons, arenas, infinite archive,
Give me
and
that.
the new night market will be exempt. You select one of 4 difficulties and will take increased damage
Coming like a
and do
month
reduced
from
damage
now, I
to
think.
monsters, while
We're gonna
gaining
say when it's
increased
coming.
experience in gold based on your selection. As we mentioned, the system is built to be able to add to it in the future. This could take the form of new monster abilities, achievements, golden pursuits, in addition to increased or unique rewards. The system is completely opt-in, so no one will be forced into choosing a difficulty they don't want, and it will not affect the players you see and group with, as each choice is character specific. We're very
No, and
excited
keep
to see
using,
players get their hands on this,
keep
test
using
it out,
Rosorga.
put it through its paces, and give us feedback so we can see how best to tweak and adjust it in the future. You'll see it in game on June 8th during Season
June
0.
8th.
We have some great updates surrounding combat and PvP that will release with Season 0 and future seasons. We'll leave it to our combat pro, Brian Wheeler, to share the details.
Thanks, Kira and Finn. I'm happy to be here today talking about all things combat and PvP for Season 0 and beyond. In 2025, we started a massive PvP journey together, codenamed
June
Vengeance.
8? Yeah.
Thanks to everyone who's been participating and providing feedback for that. The Vengeance test campaign was a special rule set for serial PvP with altered versions of abilities and character templates that reduce the stress on the server, allowing truly large-scale battles with a smooth connection and minimal lag. This also lowers the barrier for many players getting into PvP by giving everybody equal footing with their abilities and their stats. Vengeance is
long
an
waiting.
ever-evolving
Yeah,
campaign,
it'll be
and
earlier
we'll
on
be
the
adding
PTS
new
though,
perks and
I bet.
additional skill lines or altering abilities within the campaign. During Season 0, we plan to have one more test for Vengeance addressing feedback about healing versus damage. We know larger battles in Vengeance can really hinge on whether you have more healing or more damage, which can lead to some prolonged battles where there doesn't seem to be a clear winner. We'll be trying out a few things with damage caps on area abilities and seeing how that plays out on the battlefield.
That's so
but
stupid. I feel
also
like
on the
Vengeance should have
server.
like
On the
more
tail end of Season
like
0,
AoE
there'll be a new
damage.
reward system for players who participate in
I
serial,
remember trying to like
Hero
fight
City,
1v6 in
and
Vengeance
Battle
and
Grounds. We're calling this
I literally couldn't
Veterans,
win because
and
my
its progression
abilities
is
kept
keyed
going
off
around on
points
people
and experience
because of the
earned
3-player
in
caps.
As you level up in Veterancy, you'll earn new titles, perks, unique weapon and armor visuals, and a few skill styles you won't get anywhere else in ESO. This really gives our PvP players a new progression path and a badge of honor, something our PvP veterans can proudly show off. The rewards will be updated every 6 months, and some will carry over from season to season, giving you a chance to earn them in case you missed that initial drop.
That's basically PvP Battle Pass,
We
but it's
invite
free.
everyone to see what's happening on the PvP side of things. Climb the ranks and receive some unique rewards. Also, last year we asked about your feedback on ESO's classes, including pain points and overall thoughts on class identity. As part of our efforts to address that feedback and improve the overall look, feel, and balance of combat throughout 2026, all classes will receive updates that will round out and modernize them in relation to the current state of the game. You may have already seen the work completed on the Dragon Knight in Update 49. This included the video and audio refresh for abilities, but also their functionality to reinforce the Dragon Knight's power fantasy being rooted in the earth and fires of Tamriel. Also note, players can earn a full set of blue skill styles for Dragon Knight abilities in Season 0.
There's lots of recapping right now.
In U49, the two-handed weapon skill line has been updated with new effects.
But I think they're about to
animations,
finish and then
and
I'll start
audio
talking about the new
adjustments
stuff
to really
soon.
emphasize that weight and force. There'll be more changes to weapon lines in the future to update their animations and effects as well. We're also looking
Gameplay
into
from official
reinforcing
videos
the
is
power
always
and
such epic
capabilities
lag
for
attack
those
spam
who
into the
don't
floor.
dip into
Yeah.
subclassing by introducing a new
always
class
infuriating.
mastery skill line for each class, with a few passives that increase your capabilities and
That
various
is
roles
advertising,
like
not recapping.
tanking,
I mean, yeah,
support,
basically.
and damage. We'll be releasing more information about this as we go through the development of these new class skill lines. We'll have more updates for combat and PvP as we share details on future seasons. In the meantime, keep the feedback coming, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Back to Kira and Finn.
Now that we've gone deep into features, let's talk about in-game events happening during Season 0. We'll kick things off with our Anniversary Jubilee event. This will lead into the launch of the Night Market. Then, to round things out, we will be bringing back the Zeal of Zenithar event. We've been working to find a balance with having our regular events, new ones, and refreshing the ones that exist to keep the game exciting and rewarding throughout.
There's lots coming in Season 0. Did we mention that the launch was imminent?
We'll see you all in Tamriel for our very first season very soon.
Yeah, it's in 2 days.
Let's turn it over to Jason Barnes.
Bye for
Bye
now.
for now. But together.
But together.
But together.
But together. Bye,
for now.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason Barnes, Associate Design Director on the Elder Scrolls Online, and today I'm really excited to walk you through the new content that's coming with Season 1. The team's been really hard at work on a bunch of things that we can finally talk about in more detail, which really feels great. With the new season model, the content team is still focused on what we do best. It's stories with depth, interesting and beautiful areas to explore, and just more moments where you get to make choices and really mold the story to your character. But we're also taking a familiar type of content and giving it a new twist and adding even more new activities out in the world. The goal is really simple. Make Discovery feel exciting again and give you more fun stuff to run into while you're out there exploring. So, let's get into it. First up, the Thieves Guild is coming back.
Huh? Who? With ESO story?
This is a continuation of the original guild story, but with a new
Overlanded code is in season 0? Oh, what the fuck? Why is it? Huh? That disconnect? No, that's not my internet.
There's another group, the Kaldane Cartel, stirring up trouble in the shadows. You'll need to pair up with some unlikely allies to uncover what
it is coming
the
season
cartel's
0,
after
just later
and
during
get to
season
it
0.
First. Gameplay-wise, we've got new places to hide in the world, like flower pots and behind curtains. We have a new thieving item called Somno Powder that lets you stun guards and other NPCs while you're sneaking around. And you'll even acquire a mythic item during the quest line that you can upgrade over time to make it stronger. And like all of our stories, you can jump into this even if you haven't done the original Thieves Guild quests yet. But if you have played the original first, you'll see more options and some unique dialogue. And since Thieves Guild is part of the base game now, yeah, go play it.
No, I think it's just Twitch being us. What the fuck?
Textures and props, plus lighting and clutter passes similar to.
He's talking about like refreshing Glenumbra. That with the Thieves quest line, gonna refresh Glenumbra.
If you want something that's not all stealth and a little bit more chaotic, we've also got a
Mythic, unable to quest, Rush Ups.
Season 1.
Yeah, but I'm mythic about stealing, about thieving, sneaking.
It's basically Sheo deciding he wants to experience life as a mortal for a while.
But it's your Twitch.
So he sets his power aside and goes wandering around Tamriel doing very normal mortal things, like showing up at cheese festivals as you do.
If I miss crates due to Twitch, I'm gonna lose it. I don't think that turns off
It
crates.
turns into complete chaos. His powers start doing their own thing, people try to steal them, everything spirals, and it's just Sheo Gorath being Sheo Gorath. It'll take you all over the world across 6 quests, and it gets weirder and weirder the deeper you go. But quests aren't the only thing we've been working on. We've also been looking at some of our older ways of delivering content and figuring out a way to freshen them up. So, let's talk favors. Favors are a new take on daily quests. They're tied to specific characters and guilds, and they send you all over the world doing a mix of different activities. They're kind of an homage to the old hireling letters in the sense that each favor has an ongoing story that's attached to it. Every day, you complete a specific favor, you'll get a letter that continues that character or guild's narrative. And once you finish their story arc, you get a special reward that's tied to them. Something personal, like a self-portrait you can hang in your house. It's also a fun excuse for us to bring back characters you haven't seen in a long time and check in.
Factions are account wide push.
People like Tellinger the Artificer, Holgren One-Eye, and lots of others. And then there's something totally new. Rumors. Think of rumors as optional narrative scavenger hunts hidden out in the world. You'll find a rumor, get a set of clues, and then it's on you to follow the trail and figure out what's really going on. To help, there's going to be a new rumor section in your journal where you can track the clues you've collected and reference them as you go along. But it's old school in the best way possible.
I don't know the NPCs, me neither.
There's no UI telling you exactly where to go or who to talk to. You get the goal, you get the clues, and then you go solve it. It honestly feels a bit like classic Morrowind questing from Test 3. You're using your brain to figure things out, or search engines and wikis once those come out for those who just want to get things done, and that's fine too. One final note on rumors is some even have multiple endings. You might think that you've solved it, but if you pay really close attention, you can uncover that there's a whole nother layer that changes how you see the whole story.
Okay, we'll get the add-on for that.
Next up, because I have even more to talk about, Dynamic World Events.
Guild Wars 2!
Dynamic World Events pull from a few things we already know that players like. It's a combination of bigger public challenges like Hero Storms and Dark Anchors, as well as finding these interesting little moments that you stumble across out in the wild. Like the mage stuck in a bubble in Solstice, or the frog that just straight up eats a dude as you walk by them. Dynamic World Events can pop up across the world. They scale based on how many players jump in, and they have several stages that you work through to succeed. And they're not just kill stuff until a boss spawns either. We've got different sizes of events and different goals within each of them. You might be rescuing animals in danger, or defending a farm under attack, or even teaming up to hunt down an epic vampire that's causing trouble all across the zone. And this is just the starting point. Dynamic world events aren't a one-and-done Season 1 thing. We want to keep expanding this system as we go forward, so keep an eye out. And finally, the last thing I'm going to cover today, because we've covered a lot,
should take from Guild Wars
is
2.
something called the Sage's Vault. The Sage's Vault is this space between realms that safeguards Sage Vornet's most prized possessions, and it's something you're going to learn a lot more about during the new Thieves Guild story. To get in, you're going to need to track down Nowhere keys all out in the world. You'll earn these by doing some of the new activities in Season 1 as well as some other means. Now, once you're inside, you're going to have 3 wings that you can tackle in whatever order you want. Each wing is made up of a series of rooms, and the order of those rooms, with some of the elements inside of them, are all randomized, so each run feels different and distinct. But here's the important part. This content isn't about damage numbers or perfect gear sets. Each room is built around puzzles, traps, stealth, and even some pretty wild traversal challenges that the team.
I like how even devs fall the misconceptions.
A big part of this experience is uncovering secrets in each of the individual rooms, and then realizing how
you
those
don't need
secrets
perfect
connect
gear
to
for
the
this.
other rooms. The vault itself is one giant puzzle, and you're trying to piece it together over time to unlock its best rewards. And because we know randomization.
Wow, now I
can
can
get
do content despite
frustrating
not
when
having
you're trying to
perfected
learn
bonus.
space like
I know,
this,
that's crazy, yeah?
We've built in a checkpoint style system as well. You'll be able to find
gonna get
maps
annoying
that let you
fast.
travel directly to
I
specific
guess we'll
rooms.
see.
So
Guess we'll
once you
see.
start to figure things out, you can be more intentional about what you're tackling next. It's
I
experimental.
can no longer blame my lack
it's
of skill and
full
lack of
challenges
gear.
we haven't really done before, and we're really thrilled for players to get in and check it out. Now, before I go, I know there's been lots of questions about how new story content's going to work with seasons, and I really hope we answered at least some of that today. I also know people are wondering if we're still doing new zones. What I can say is this: in addition to everything in Season 1, we're really hard at work on a new zone that's built around a stronger sense of exploration and discovery, and not just a templated list of things to do. That's it for me today, and thank you for hanging out, and please enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey everyone, I'm Amethyst Begley, Senior Content Producer and a new face here. Thanks so much for joining us today as we share exciting details coming to future ESO seasons. What exactly do we mean when it comes to experimental content? Well, let me tell you a little bit about the High Seas of Tamriel. This is a new type of event that introduces naval combat elements, undersea exploration, and various oceanic encounters.
Pirates?
We're talking ship battles, deep sea fishing, maybe even puzzles and combat sequences on the ocean floor. No matter your playstyle, solo or group-based, this event is poised to bring you fun and challenge. If you like high seas adventures,
Assassin's Creed DLC,
unique
let's go.
underwater locations, and of course, pirates, you'll want to dive
Kraken?
in.
I've
when
seen
it
some sea
launches.
serpents on the footage.
From swashbuckling to dungeon crawling, get ready for solo dungeons. For this highly requested content, we're rolling out versions of previously released dungeons reimagined for solo players and
Nice
players
bro
with
sneaking.
companions, beginning with 2 solo dungeons: Moonhunter Keep and March of Sacrifices. You said you'd love to experience the story of dungeons without a rush pace that often accompanies group play. We heard you, and this is the perfect way to do that. For those that want a more casual story experience, you can jump right in and experience the story solo or with your companion. For those who seek out a challenge, there are often mechanics at the entrance to make your run a bit spicier. And on the rewards front, there will be new monster masks and other cosmetic items for solo dungeon completion. Last thing from me, fans of Trials and ESO,
There's gotta be new masks,
rejoice.
not just Baylor
Our
against by
development
Costa.
team is cooking up a new one for this year. Crimson Velt, our first base game trial in 12 years, is set in a section of Hircine's hunting grounds. It's the familiar gameplay you've come to love with ESO Trials, but also some new wrinkles to challenge folks. Hard mode base pop. That's right.
We'll never
we
call it
heard your
base pop.
feedback and are incorporating this feature into Crimson Velt. Stay tuned to the ESO website and social channels for updates and more details on everything coming soon.
And with that, we're almost at the end of the show, but we have a couple last things we want to talk about.
First off, later this year, ESO will be launching on PC Game Pass and Xbox Play Anywhere. So if you're a PC or a handheld player, you'll have a new way available to
Also
explore
baseball.
Tamriel.
That's what they call trash packs. Because they don't want to use the word
Lastly, we have
trash.
something very special we want to share today.
It's time for a little bit of a weather report, Nick. So later this year, you can expect storms to gather across some of the coldest, most wintry regions of Tamriel, and to continue wreaking havoc well into early 2027. And where, you might ask? Blizzards are known to appear in at least one familiar corner of Tamriel.
Many of you picked up on the hint in our January reveal, and guessed right. These disturbances will sweep through portions of Skyrim and ESO.
You'll discover exactly what these storms are building towards as we explore an iconic region never before explored in ESO. So prepare yourself for what's coming in our first season of 2027.
Skyrim season in ESO. I'm incredibly excited for this, not just for the location, but for our first ever excursion zone and the team's new take on what a zone can be.
And with that,
Armor trash packs? Yeah.
we're wrapping up this year's ESO Seasons Direct.
A very special thanks to all of you who've joined us today and for being part of this community. Let's build our Tamriel together.
Yeah, the thing is done, but there's still like some roundtable thing, which I haven't seen. Yeah, this is something I haven't seen. Give your rating hyper, flame and beef. 7 out of 10. I feel like a lot of these things are like, you know, roleplay stuff. Not really my thing, but I'm still like excited for stuff that they didn't talk about, which is like werewolf and warden reworks. So there is stuff coming that I'm excited about, but it's also stuff they didn't even mention in the stream. Not exciting at all, in my opinion. Yeah, that's why I give it a 7. Why do they never show gameplay footage of like actual group play? How big is the RP game population? I don't know, probably pretty big. I feel like they also like overestimate how many players are just casuals. Look at the gameplay footage they do show. Whoever is on the account recording is unfunnily ass at the game. Yeah, they're always doing like the most random shit in the footage. I feel like they're honestly making the game look a lot worse with this kind of potato gameplay. I still don't know what the roundtable is gonna be about. I'm curious how the soul dungeons will work, especially since you've already sold Moss. There's gonna be something completely different. Can I make my webcam bigger now? I don't think there'll be subtitles. Warped? I'm sold. It's gonna be in the bazaar, yeah? I hope that you can own ships or have guild-owned ships.
To our first roundtable discussion.
No, they said that wouldn't be a
We'd
thing.
like to take some time to sit down with some of our developers that have been hard at work bringing everything to life.
It
Today,
Warped
we're
is
gonna be
from
focused
Amsterdam.
on diving into the motivation, the inspiration, and the passion behind everything you just heard about. ESO is nothing without our players. So we brought in some amazing guests to represent our community and take part in the conversation today. I am pleased to be joined by the following team members and close friends of mine. We have Jason Barnes, Mike Finnegan, and of course the one and only Mrs. Ninetails. We'll begin our discussion around the studio's motivation to build experimental content. What that is exactly, why we think it's the right move, and how the community's feedback will be critical. After that, I'll throw it over to Just Folsom, who will have some additional chats surrounding the player experience improvements, as well as combat and class updates. So we have a lot to get through. We're gonna jump right in. let's start by just talking about experimental content. Finn, how would you define experimental in this case?
So in essence, experimental content is content where we need new tech or new techniques. Night Market's a really good example of that, that while the structure of a zone is kind of known, this is way different. It's a lot bigger. There's a whole favor system on the back end, how we spawn up the skirmishes, the whole UI aspect. So that all needed kind of new tech. And sometimes it's also taking tech that we have and techniques that we have and then packaging.
Yeah, they did say we want to steer our own
dungeons.
ships.
We've been doing dungeons for 13 years. We know exactly how to do dungeons. How do we take that experience, learn from it, and then make it for solo players?
With the content team, it's kind of similar. You know, we've been doing a certain type of content and quests for a lot of years, and it worked great for many, many years, but it kind of became predictable. And so we were like, well, when we want to change it up and experiment, like how do we do that? And I think the first thing is kind of stepping away from the rules a little bit and saying, this is what we know we can do. What if we do some of that, but also take some of that time just to step off into another direction, maybe throw some ideas at the wall, see what maybe fits the theme, and go from there. And so
is it?
For experimental for us is really just stepping outside of our safe
It's really
zone
max
a
in
little bit
OBS.
and try new things like rumors, where, you know, it's not quest content. I like to call it narrative treasure hunts in the world, and you have to kind of figure out how that all works. But we also have the vault, which is totally from the ground up. I call it like the fun maze. Every room has some unique type of gameplay that you go through, and there's tons of
come on.
secrets that you have to kind of uncover as you go through it as well. So that's kind of what we mean when we say that.
It's nice to hear kind of your perspective on what experimental content is, because I can guarantee that what you guys kind of define it as, the community probably sees that very differently. I think maybe it's going to help quell some, you know, potential miscommunication or expectations of, you know, when you say we're getting experimental, that may mean something different to us. So I appreciate that kind of definition to hopefully, like I said, quell some of that.
There's another definition of experimental too, is when we're putting something out to the community, we want to see, you know, how they react. And that's experimental in its own right, of saying, hey, this is something brand new that we've never done before, and let's put this out there and see the feedback and the reaction that we get.
And if you like it, awesome. And if you don't, then we'll look at why you don't and see if we can do it, or we say, hey, okay, this didn't land. Cool. We didn't lose like
I missed who this is.
time on it, but we can go and try new things in the future and kind of veer off in a different direction.
Yeah. And some of the new stuff is like foundational, right? Where we're starting with the new stuff and then building on it for the future.
I know in your community, you focus a lot on, you know, new players and helping folks that maybe haven't played the game in a while, but there's all different play styles in your guild and in your community. So I bet they're pretty stoked for all the things that we're working on.
Yes, it's, you know, for a while we've kind of felt like, you know, everybody's lined up for, you know, their turn at some content, right? And we have so many play styles. You know, we have our, you know, more hardcore, you know, trial players, our PvPers, our casuals, our housers, the people that love to quest. We have so many across the board. So it always felt like, you know, kind of waiting like, all right, the trial's coming, it's my turn, and you're gonna get some dungeons, it's my turn, and then, you know, some housing updates, that's so cool. So it feels like, you know, with this kind of model that you guys are going with, it's gonna hit so many more play styles and kind of, you know, roll out so that we don't feel like we're kind of waiting in line for things, and it's really going to, you know, hit broader on the community than it kind of has in the past.
Before we sort of had to hold things, and we were beholden to, you know, the chapter release and certain beats for things to go out, but now we can just kind of release it when it's ready, which is really cool. Talking about this wide range of content, how do you think all this is going to resonate with the community?
You know, we're super hopeful because we're sticking with what we know, right? Like narrative and storytelling, that's always the heartbeat, of a lot of, like, especially like a lot of people play ESO and they play it solo, right? They play it like a single player game. We're never going to get away from that. But I think we are also trying to just have more types of gameplay in general.
It's definitely a delicate balancing act of appealing to the long-term fans that we have, but then taking maybe some of the experiences they've had and adding on to it. The Night Market's a good example. There's a lot of group kind of activities and stuff in there. Dynamic world events, if you're used to incursions or even random, what we call RDS, random distraction content, if you see that, this is another take on that and evolving kind of these experiences.
One of the biggest things I've heard from the community, you know, my community, other communities, is that everybody's afraid, on the roadmap, it gets put out, very high level. If they're not seeing something that fits their content style, they're worried that, oh my God, it's gonna go away, right? We've definitely heard, Zone was a big one, right? It's nice to hear that, like I said, we're not gonna stray from that, because there's so many people. Like I said, I've been around 12 years and I love what we do, but again, change is hard, right?
Yes,
we've been doing
Yeah,
something
yes,
for
it is.
so long, and everybody wants to still feel at home here.
We're going to be changing some things, but we're still making an Elder Scrolls game, right? Like, we're still going to be telling stories. And to your point earlier, like, stories is part of our DNA, and that's what we do.
One of the things is we've committed to moving the timeline forward.
Yeah, that's
And
huge.
so now we can do long-term planning on that type of stuff and build out huge storylines. And I used to joke, it was like whenever we would release a new chapter, since everything had to take place at the same time, it's basically like writing chapter 1 through 3 of a new book and then going to a next book. So
I was just gonna say, it actually is design-wise, it helps us a little bit that we don't have to okay, well, if this happens here and that happened there, then how does this happen and stuff. It's solving puzzles of our own making.
After 10+ years of content, becomes a very intricate and complex cube of storytelling. And it's like, oh yeah, I met this character here, but I don't know if I remember them from here. And so this is gonna help a lot going forward. And again, storytelling, right? We're gonna keep doing that. Gonna see a lot of cool stuff later on too, right? So yeah.
All I'm saying is if the, choices and getting to flirt a little bit leads to being able to romance the characters, I don't think the community is going to be mad.
My #1 question when I ever go somewhere is,
It is absolutely-
when can I kiss Razumdar?
Yes, nobody's going to be mad. Just throwing that out there.
So I know for you, Miss Ninetales, the Thieves Guild story specifically, I think that hits home for you, right?
Yes. So Nine's a big fan of the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
He loves it. To see us revisit the Thieves Guild again is really exciting, and I'm kind of curious. There's so many great guilds to run back on. Why them?
We showed a preview of Dark Brotherhood, and I was like, we can't do that. I just want to do something completely opposite and just say experimental content. Fake it. No, I think Thieves Guild has always resonated with the player base. It's also kind of an interesting thing where if you play Dark Brotherhood, it's like, okay, you're a killer, you're a very specific type of player. Thieves Guild is a little bit more neutral. You can be a gray thief, right? And I think it just has a little bit of more appeal to that. And not to say that we won't touch things with Dark Brotherhood and stuff in the future, but just talking through it and going back and being able to kind of continue that story even. We bring back Quinn from the original Thieves Guild, which a lot of people liked, and continue her story, because she's kind of at the whole beginning of this. She's putting this together, and so you're helping her out along the way, and we really like her character, and so we can base a story around it, and it just kind of organically fell in place that way.
A little bit of both happening at the same time kind of thing, where we're like, oh, we want to kind of do we want to explore Thieves Guild? What mechanics do we want to do? And it kind of all gelled.
And that is one thing that we're trying to just do more of too, is having things that are thematically linked to stuff. A lot of times we'll just throw a system in the game and it was like, cool, it exists on its own thing, scribing, Tales of Tribute, have storylines associated with them. I know, because I did them. But they didn't necessarily feel linked to what you were doing.
Yeah.
So with this, it's like, oh, you learn about a lot of these things. You're introduced to some of these mechanics and systems during the storyline, and trying to do more of that too.
Building on that, kind of like the Sage's Vault is a good example of, while it's thematically kind of initially linked to the Thieves Guild, that doesn't mean it ends in the Thieves Guild number stuff. We can carry forward. This kind of we were talking about earlier, building for the future and stuff. We can absolutely, or we have built that system that we can build on in the future.
Jason, I'm glad you mentioned something about feedback, because on that topic, I know you both, Jason and Finn, spend a lot of time receiving feedback and reading through a lot of feedback. So how do you take all of that back to the teams? Like, what is that process like?
I've always said that there's a nugget of truth in feedback, and kind of all of the feedback we get, whether we get it abrasively, whether we get it nicely, but in boiling down to kind of get to the heart of that. And I think Solo Dungeons is a really good example of that, because we've gotten a lot of feedback over the years where players are like, I want to experience dungeons, but I go in there and somebody rushes through it and I don't get to hear what the NPCs are saying or anything like that. So the feedback has been, we want some ways and
then you make a Reddit post about it.
kind of experience these stories, like maybe to slow people down or something.
Right.
And
Wait, really?
what does it boil down to? It really boils down to, I want
Oh
to
my
experience
fucking
the
God.
story. And that's kind of how Solo Dungeons were born. It was like, okay, well, they want to experience
It worked literally a
the
second
story in
ago?
here, and how can we do that? What if we make these dungeons solo, so there is no distractions, there is no other people there? That's the controllable kind of variable that we have in there. So when you go into Solo Dungeons, you're gonna be able to choose kind of different levels of difficulty. There's gonna be all kinds of new rewards. You're actually not gonna get the same rewards as you would in a normal dungeon, because we still want the normal dungeons, the group dungeons, to be incentivized for players to go in there. So we have a different kind of reward schemes set up for Solo Dungeons.
Coming at it from a community point of view, what guidance do
Wonder
you
how long this
have
is
for
gonna be.
us just to ensure that we're listening
need
and
to
we're
fix
kind
the
of
website.
implementing this stuff in the best way possible?
Yeah, so I've gotten to spend some time with you guys being down here, and we've had a lot of conversations. I think we're on the same page that, you know, communication was definitely a big hurdle. You guys read everything, right? But from a community's perspective, there's no response there, right? So are they reading it because we're not getting that kind of like validation of like, we hear you, we see you, we, validate your feelings. So I think, that's been a big point in contention for quite a while now. And I think you guys have done, again, a total 180 on that communication, like seriously, and keep heading in that direction, because, at the end of the day, players want to be seen and heard and feel like they are valued. I mean, you guys have already started down that path, and I think it's
whole website is
sticking
down.
to that's going to be huge for the community.
Yeah. You'll get tired of us soon.
Never.
Especially when I'm on there. I'm like, what's everyone's favorite soda? Here, Paul the Dead.
Who do we romance next?
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, that one would get some attention.
It sure would.
We've been talking about doing another guild summit sometime this year, maybe even doing some more focus summits, like, a housing summit or something. So those kind of sub-communities can sit down with the teams and just have a dialogue
I mean,
directly.
a romance summit. What NPCs do we want?
I am line out the door.
Yeah, we got this.
I really do feel like that between our studio and the community, we really inspire one another through the feedback and the discussions and the creations that get made. So let's talk a little bit about what inspires you. What feeds your passion to just continue adding to the game, and in your case, adding to the community?
Yeah, so for me personally, we've been in the community for 12 years. ESO has been such a massive part of our lives, right? Like, it is so ingrained in our household. Something that Nine and I recently kind of ventured out on is we're actually starting a nonprofit, and we realize that within our community there's a lot of isolation, right? Gaming, you're online, it's anonymous, you kind of get walled off in your own area, and we saw that as an opportunity to try and bring people out to kind of get the community together. And we're starting a nonprofit that was completely inspired by ESO to start and bring these fantasy experiences to conventions for people to come out, meet other members of the community. We really wanted to bring everybody's love for ESO and connect people that way. And, we'd love to, expand to other worlds. But at the end of the day, ESO's the content that started it. And we did it for the first time last year at GCX. And we got such an overwhelmingly positive reception to it. I know you guys mentioned you even heard about it.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
It's gone beyond just stream for us.
Yeah. It's kind of like the lifeblood of what we do, and seeing player feedback and stuff. Feedback that we got from people at the tavern, for instance, in live, in person and stuff about what about rewarding golden experience. And it's like, okay, that gave us a nugget to kind of explore and see if that would kind of move the needle, and that kind of gets the process going and stuff. So yeah, a lot of that feedback is directly related to features that
worked a second ago, and when error, will it actually be just like too many people?
Some of the
I'll look up render in a moment.
In Germany is just so fun, and the amount of guilds and community members that come out to that and just are enjoying themselves.
If you get a chance to go,
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's funny because you go to an event like
just
that,
enough to
and there's
sustain
times where you just kind of stand back. It hits you, and you're just like, holy crap! Like, our team helped build this. This is something that it's it's something we've put years and years of our life into, and to see this and just it's very overwhelming. And when you get back, you want to share that feeling with the team because it is so inspiring and it just gets you like all like fueled up and ready to go.
All the
and
reinvigorates, reinvigorates. And it's not only that, it's also like we say the tavern and we go there and it's great and we're able to talk to community and stuff. But to see all the people that come there not to talk to us, like for a lot of people at the tavern in particular, that's their once a year guild meetup. And they come from all over the world even to meet up with their fellow guildmates, and they all grab a table and they're able to hang out for the weekend and stuff. And to see that, I mean, yes, talking to the players is fantastic. We love to do that. But then to also see people just enjoying their guilds together is just fantastic. Yeah, and it's very reinvigorating to be able to kind of see that and experience that.
I don't think you guys realize sometimes like what kind of impact you've had. And like I said, I look back again, 12 years of my life. I said, like, this is 2 weeks short of,
I want to go to the tournament, but I'm too lazy. I didn't bother going to event for anniversary. That was made by bike for me.
Out of this, I've gotten my best
The reason I'm not going is because of Deutsche Bahn. Fuck that fucking... Fuck those fucking German trains.
I don't think
not a single one of them was on time.
How much you really do impact, without sounding too, cheesy, but like
kumbaya.
Yeah, right.
Where's the tissue?
Yeah, but it's like I said, like you guys did that. No. If it weren't for you, it wouldn't exist, and we wouldn't have that. So, yeah, that's my sappy.
No, I don't hate trains.
We need a group hug after this.
I hate German trains.
Well, this has been a really great conversation. I want to thank all three of you for your time and just sharing your stories and some insight. It's been really nice. But we have a whole nother roundtable to do, so we're going to pass things over to Jess to take it away over
connections
there.
are good. Yeah, I know. We use those. He hates DB and internet providers, basically a German. I hate German trains.
Hi everyone. So let's keep the discussion going with my good friends from the ESO dev team and one of our.
And besides, Germans hate Deutsche Bahn too.
Ross Schlitt here and Brian Wheeler, as well as our community guest, the wonderful Calaban. As Gina mentioned, we'll be discussing campaigns to improve the many facets of our beloved game, whether it be general quality of life updates, bug fixes or campaigns, and tests or improvements to PvP. It is incredibly important to us to continue to evolve ESO and deliver the very best experiences for
everyone. Has DB, even we Germans. Yeah, like my German friends were trash talking even more.
How has that evolution of gaming informed our seasonal approach and the future of ESO?
Let's start with the short stuff. When people come to ESO, I really want to make sure that they're not being forced to spend time on these systems that feel outdated now, before they can really get to the part that they want to do, that they can play their way and have fun and focus on the good stuff. Like you said, the gaming landscape has changed, trends have changed, how we approach time and progression has changed, and we took that barrier out, so you don't have to port back to a shrine before you can do that.
Keep going.
Yeah.
And I was really excited to see that. I've been playing MMOs a long time, and I really appreciate it, and I know my community really appreciated it. There was a lot of great stuff in those player experience improvements, just sort of removing some of that friction from the game so that we can get to the parts that we do really enjoy. I'm honestly excited to hear more about how you're going to continue to approach that with seasons.
We're really trying to make sure that we're respecting your time, not just in one particular area of the game. Like, it's going to be holistic that we're looking at your time spent. And again, with the progression system for PvP, that's just one of them that we're working on.
I love hearing that too, right? So regardless of what type of PvP that I like to participate in, whether it's Battlegrounds or Cyrodiil, whether it's Vengeance or Greyhost, I can still work towards this system.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, you saw a sneak peek today.
Yeah, I did, and I'm excited. It looks real cool, and I think it's been a long time coming as well, right?
Yeah, I'm absolutely jazzed about it too. And like hearing everybody from the studio, like, yeah, let's go, let's get some more stuff in there. Like, starting with Vengeance last year, and everybody on board with it has been great, and the team's been all about it. So it's been a lot of fun.
Well, I'm a sucker for collectibles. So,
there you go.
You'll get me back into Cyrodiil as soon as there's something new to collect. So.
It's not only we want less friction, we want your time to be better spent, but we also want it to literally feel more rewarding, right? So the Tamriel Tomes, the Gold Coast Bazaar, all of these are really about making it easier to earn rewards in-game by doing the things that you want to do.
And less grind.
And less grind, right? And again, let's take a more holistic approach. Let's take out the things that are starting to feel perhaps a little outdated, like daily rewards,
It's Calamon.
and move some of that into the tome so that you can have a more integrated experience. Also, I think it gives you more flexibility about when and how you want to engage. And less pressure. So if you miss a day, it's not the end of the world. You know, if you like to spend 8 hours on a Saturday, then great, do that. You can still make progress and not feel, oh, dang, I missed out logging in every single day.
Yes.
I love that too.
41
Not having
gems.
to log in every day, make sure that I can still get access to those rewards, not feel so much pressure to get the daily endeavors done. The coolest thing for me was finally having some more agency over what those rewards actually are.
100%.
Completing the tome and then being able to go to the Gold Coast Bazaar and buy the XP scrolls or whatever it is that I need rather than, you know.
It has to be a script. Nobody's gonna buy XP scrolls. Come on.
How are we approaching these long-term
Wait, what?
campaigns, knowing that the goal is to improve
This
the
has to
overall
be like a
experience of
script.
ESO?
The DK came out in 49.
Yep.
Nah,
Start
come
of this
on.
long haul. We really want
They
to
made him
take our
say
time,
he's
make
gonna
sure we
buy
do things
XP
right,
scrolls.
make sure that what we deliver, and I think, you know, with the DK, everybody was like, that's really good. Yes, do more of that. Like when you saw the DK, that
You're
got you
right, it
excited
actually is
for
scripted.
the Warden or whatever
I actually
else
thought they
comes
like.
next.
I actually
that
believe
we're
they're just.
taking the time to
They're just having a
give
talk.
each class its own moment, which also internally gives
How
all
about
the
XP scripts?
teams
Did I get
that are
scammed? Are you
working
not
on
joking?
it, the audio team,
I mean
the
scrolls.
visual
Yeah,
effects
there's like
team, the combat
in-game
team,
version that's like
that same time to work
what can be bought for
together
gold.
on any
Ambrosia.
adjustments or improvements.
Yep, and you know that's really key.
What did
like,
he say? I
trying to
missed
make
it.
sure that
He said he's
every
excited
class
to
has a
like
chance
buy
shine.
XP
Again,
scrolls from
we're
the
not gonna like
bazaar.
ignore the other class or balance points as we're doing this. We know that we still it's a live game, and as you know things crop up
It's
from
silly.
build X or Y, we'll look at it and handle it. But like we're trying to really make sure every class gets its spotlight.
We're trying to take our time so that we can think about things holistically
Don't forget
instead
about
of
the
hitting
crown
them as
repack.
individual one-offs.
Yeah.
Us focusing on guild housing is a really a big one, right? We started with the Guild Summit last year. We really wanted to get the feedback from the players. What are they most excited about? What are their biggest pain points? How can we best help support them, you know, because they do such important, awesome work, educating, getting people involved, and we need running events, right? And being able to help support that is really important. We are also planning to really focus as we develop the design about going to players and saying, hey, here's how we're going to hit this. Does this work for you? Does this make sense with what you're looking for?
Yeah, he's actually part of that. Cal's like all about like we got the warden discussions happening soon, and he's like, yes, I want to be part of it. So it's
Yeah,
working
I'm
out.
not sure who beat me to signing up for that, but someone.
So let's switch gears to talk about the player experience improvements that you and your team are working on. I will say, one of the things that I'm most excited about and love seeing is how we are utilizing PTS feedback more, and it's happening in real time. So I have a good example of that. With Update 49 PTS, we announced the housing furnishing limit increasing, and players were very excited to hear about that. But they asked a question that we hadn't thought about, and they said, you know, with the furnishing cap increases, and you asked this too, Kalma.
I
Yes.
did.
What about the player cap increase for visitors in housing? Because they expected that to go with the furnishing increase. Makes sense. So we said, Kira, what do you think? Is this something that we could make happen?
We have the ability to now even consider these things.
Man, every
right?
time they
We're-
play
we're not
login
quite
screen
on this
music, I'm just
treadmill
like,
the same way anymore.
I want to alt tab.
We have a
to turn
team
it
who's
off.
looking at these things, and so I, you know, called
Do you guys
all the
also have
experts
it?
and I said, what's the risk here? Because
Now it's stop
everything in
playing.
ESO does have consequences. It's something all the changes we do have to be handled really thoughtfully and carefully so it doesn't end up impacting another system or the overall player experience.
Right.
But we looked at this one and we're like, you know what? This is an opportunity to make this even better, even more what players asked for, give them a little bit more flexibility, allow them to make even snugger in rooms with more people coming to visit.
They
and
played
continue to
epic
look
music
about
for a
how
moment
we
when
can
talking about housing.
keep making it better.
And it happened so fast.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I was like, really? We can tell the players we're going to do it? Sweet. And then it happened in Update 49.
Yeah. many things in ESO, if you change them, they have consequences.
The butterfly effect is real.
Right. So we still have to be thoughtful about what we're doing, but taking those little wins that we can do, or the things that are easier and give that immediate return, let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great list. It really read like, my personal, top 20 wish list of player experience improvements. I'm obviously very excited about the increased furnishing limits. I design a lot of houses in ESO, and I can't wait to revisit those. But, like you were just saying, as soon as I realized what I would be able to do with an in-room, I realized that I was going to want to have more than one person come visit and check it out. So thank you for turning that around so quickly. It is awesome. And again, I know everyone in the housing community is going to be really excited.
All right, so thanks. That was a good conversation about the player experience improvements. So let's just shift over to classes and combat for a bit. So
it's like, all right, let the bullet
the first wave
start
of these
flying,
went
right?
live.
The only thing I disliked was Vengeance.
with
Literally the
update
worst thing they have done in
49.
PvP.
So what is
I
everyone
don't like it
looking
either.
forward to with these efforts?
Directly in Season 0, the thing that I'm excited about finally getting out there is Vengeance being full-time, but also veterancy
Pick
progression.
of the devil.
So this is a new system that we're putting in where you're able to get rewards for PvP. And again, like we said earlier, doing it in Imperial City or Battlegrounds or any campaign.
Right.
Any Cyrodiil campaign.
Any Cyrodiil campaign, right. So Grey Host, Vengeance, whatever campaigns we have up afterwards, it's going to be earnable through that with a combination of XP and AP earned. And you're going to get cool weapons and armor, not like, one like sets.
I
but
wonder
actually
how well
visuals.
Vengeance will
So
do
you can
without
apply
the
that
Golden
to
Pursuit.
anything. A couple.
Do people actually like it
different
long
skill
term? Because I
styles
feel like
as well
it
that
was
you won't be able
fun
to
for
get
like
anywhere else.
it was actually fun for
But
like a day.
That is like
But it got boring
the
super
gang
fast.
is jazzed about that coming out. You're gonna get new titles and all kinds of stuff, but the Warden on the class side, the crew is excited about that as well for sure. We're trying to spread that theme around. Same
Right.
thing with animals and for seasons or nature. So
creating just sort of a more cohesive class kit, I guess.
Yeah, very much like how Arcanist and Necro, their feel is spread throughout the entire skill lines. They have their specific tanking, DPS, and support line as well, but the feel of the Arcanist is holistic. Same thing with the Necro. But part of all that is tied to the feedback loop, but also just statistics that we've seen, all the data, like when we see who's subclassing and who isn't, we're using that data as part of these discussion points as well.
Right.
We are going to be introducing basically a new skill line for every class. We're calling it Class Mastery, where it's going to have some passives that sort of boost you up a little bit for whether you're DPS, tanking, or support. There's going to be a couple, broader passives that we have in there too. But it's going to be, another layer for the high end to be like, okay, how do I play as a DK or play as a Warden or play as a Templar? So it's going to be a case where this is going to evolve as well because we're putting that out sooner than all the other classes are getting done. So this is going to be a case where these mastery lines are going to evolve and they're going to exist beyond the refresh. We're going to keep, analyzing and seeing what people are doing. If a certain build is lacking due to pure classing, we'll look and see what we can do in the mastery lines to try and help pump that up.
Again, something really exciting to hear. I think that was one of maybe the key pieces of feedback on the DK refresh was that a pure DK still wasn't quite at the level of a subclass build.
How do you think that we are positioned to garner attention back to players who may not have played in a while, and we'd love to have them come back and give it another shot?
Many ways, we hope. But I'd definitely say that one of the big ones, and we've heard it requested for a very long time, and we've been working on it, but it's big and it's complicated, is of course
They will never manage to get Purple Tank right no matter what they do.
It is important to say,
No, they can. I feel like the DK and Warden are already on a good track.
But we are working on it. We are making good progress on this, and this is something that is really important
just do
to
not
us.
know the
And we
tank is
also
just
want to
what we
make sure
can
that
keep.
we
I mean, yeah,
do
that's
it in a way that feels good, right? We're also really looking at how ESO can be overwhelming for everybody.
Quest markers everywhere.
Yeah, right.
10+ years.
Warden? What do you?
Right.
I know the
All
same
these
you.
systems layered on
Hypothermia,
top of each
like
other.
Major
So
Brittle.
we're going to be looking at things like, we have Heroes Return for people who've been away for a while.
That's
We're
great.
doing
I'm
some
not talking about
updates
some
to
secret
that.
stuff, though,
We're
Tom.
doing one for new users that sort of kicks in after Cold Harbor and helps sort of lead them along a little bit. And one of the other ones we're looking at is trying to smooth out the experience from level 50 to CP 160.
Oh, finally.
Right? So really looking
We've been
at
pestering
how
them
can we
so
make
much
it
of-
easier to come back into ESO if you've been away a while, and also just make it easier if you have friends for them to just join and play, right?
That's great. I know anybody who's played an MMO or even a
Oh my God,
more
coming back.
complicated-
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
honestly,
like, what do I
any-
do?
a more
Cybertron has not
complicated
time ago.
game,
I mean,
especially with something that has a 10+ year history, you come back after not playing for a year or more, and you're like, oh my
I
goodness,
guess.
Right.
where did I leave? What are these quests? What's in my inventory? So this is all really great.
Right. That accessibility is really awesome. Whether it's PvP or PvE or just figuring out the systems, I know how overwhelming it can be because I see those people show up in my Discord or in my guild, and you know, some of the questions seem really, you know, mundane, but
We've been playing for forever.
right,
so,
exactly.
yeah.
I think we're all subject to our own bubbles in some way there, right? I'm honestly just impressed with the overall volume of the player experience improvements and a lot of the stuff that's coming. I know, you know, some of it isn't necessarily the kind of thing that makes the back of the box, I like to say, but
yeah.
I think it makes a big difference to players in the game, and I'm just really excited to see what's next.
As we're working through this seasonal content, why do you think it's more important than ever for ESO to focus on community?
It's interesting from the player perspective and the creator perspective because we are all invested in this game right alongside you guys.
So much.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, as a YouTube channel, you know, I want people to play the game. I want people to watch the videos. And so I want ESO to grow and thrive. And I want it to grow as much as it can. You know, I want more features and more stuff and, you know, more houses to collect. And so I think a lot of players feel that. And that's why they're so passionate about it, right? They have great ideas and they obviously want a seat at the table and they want their voices heard.
Yes.
And, you know, it's very personal, right?
So many of us are players ourselves, and we run into these same friction points and pain points that our players do. And because we were on that, you know, chapter treadmill, it was really hard to pull the time out to be able to focus that way. But this game is not for us, it's for the community. And so being able to deliver on these long requested features, to fix the things that are driving them nuts that aren't meant to be that way. It's incredibly heartwarming to get to see the reception to these changes, but it's also, you know, it gives us more power to want to keep making it better and stronger, you know, so that ESO can be that 30-year game that we talk about.
One of the things that got actually brought up today in the team chat, somebody said, well, if the players are getting excited, then that makes me excited to do more work.
Yeah.
And that's infectious. And anytime we can either give more background or more details, like earlier today, talking about actual metrics that we can talk about with people, like showing the grass for vengeance, like people being able to see like the why we do the decisions and being able to explain it is really exciting. Oh my God, yeah, it's really exciting.
really
to be
curious
able
if
to
Vengeance
bridge that
will thrive.
gap as opposed to just being, well, we did it. And people are like, well, why'd you do it? And then we can explain it more, and I think that's really cool.
Don't leave me to my own device. Don't leave me to my own devices.
All right. Well, I think that is a wrap. So Brian, Calamon, and Kira, thank you so much for joining and taking the time to chat today. It's been a pleasure talking with you all, and we hope you all enjoyed this and have a great evening. We will see you in Tamriel. Why did I say have a great evening?
Well, because it's dark outside.
I know,
So-
I know.
Over. Oh yeah, I turned off the game. Oh wait, let me have a look at the website first. Like, why is my website broken? It's something completely different, but wait, render. Run out of memory. Okay, this isn't just like a code issue, it's just some hosting thing. There, wouldn't mind seeing them consolidate all the different types of currency instead of adding more. Do we really have that many? Abnormal trials? No, I need to... It keeps fixing itself and then running out of memory. Logs. Well, I'll be looking at logs. I stop the stream now. Website fixing. The thing is, it's... I couldn't even, like... prevent it. Like, this is something completely new that I never had before. It's just something with the hosting, not with the... like, the code itself. First stream about PTS or trials content? Who are you? Wait, okay, let's wait, did I get all the crates? Okay, I did. Can I fix it fast or do I just stop the stream now? Look, I'll try to quickly fix it. If it doesn't if it takes me a bit longer, I'll just stop the stream and raid up to someone. Folks. Would it be better to have specific classes or specific roles? Not at this point. We've played like way too long with this current system. They'll go Giga against the whole play how you want thing. Yeah. Three months until overrun difficulty. Wait, 3 months? Oh fuck, it is still a long time. I really hope they do something about healing based off of damage, working, you know, a lot worse. That. None of these logs show like an actual. And now it recovered. Now it should be working. Yeah, now it works, but if we're gonna go down again. Why does it run out of memory? I have to again? It comes up for just a moment and then instantly goes down. I'm hyped for all the new contents. Stop talking, we can't hear the video, I'm here to... You must be so far behind. I think it's just... The website getting too much traffic because of the... Because of the ESO Direct? Could it be that? If you're the site owner, refer to the... I've read it! It's running out of memory. I think I just need to like buy like a higher... But I'm paying for like the highest tier. Makes no sense. Do I just quickly buy more RAM for... Maybe I do just have to like upgrade the the website thing. How do I even do that? To be fair, yeah, I'm using like some starter instance. I should buy like a bigger one. Let's try to go for 2 GB of RAM. But I need... Where's my card? I'll need to pay... Oh, does it? Oh, no way. It charges me automatically. I don't need to... Okay. It's deploying the new bigger instance. It should take like 20 minutes. What? The deploy should take like 20 minutes, and then I think it should work. Hyper broke. To be fair, I'm making quite a lot more. Starting to get quite a lot more after I changed from AdSense to NitroPay. I got all 9 crates. What if you fix typo while you're updating it anyway? What typo? Check DMs. Dane Cartel. Oh, it's with C. See what you mean. Okay. Up. Wait, that deploy took way shorter. Okay, it's up. Okay, the website is up, and it isn't crashing. So yeah, it was just too much traffic. My instance was too small for this. Okay, we can actually play now then. I guess we're gonna do some dungeons. Well, let me change the title, because I'm gonna play now. And there are no more drops, yeah? Right? The drops are over, I think. Do I remove them from title? Don't want to really float hyper stream of bug drop talk. I mean, right now they should be straight up like over, yeah? It's not even bugged. Let me have a look. Let me like look at someone else's stream. Drops are done, yeah. Okay. I'll remove it. Yeah, the drops back, the drop backs happen every time. And Twitch drops are finicky. I mean, the thing is, if these bugs gonna keep happening, they should just give us like a way bigger window for this. Like making them only drop for such a short amount of time is just like bad design, basically. It's like we know they're going to bug out. They always bug out. So why not make them just last longer? Shadow, do you wanna play? What if I just join some random runs? Just one LC. Nah, I think I should make my own. Other games just activate drops for the official stream and then have it run for a few days or a week, maybe even. Yeah. Was I supposed to still test something on the Bami? EOC training? What do you mean training? I kind of want to go somewhere where I could actually utilize a Huntsman. No, no gaming for me right now. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want DPS some trials. Do I set up something? Maybe just VKA? Or VLC? Is there anyone in chat who needs like some gear specifically from any specific trial? And more importantly, is there anyone who wants to tank? I can hop in as a heals. Nice. Hof. Oh, except of Hof. Since they're listening to player feedback now, maybe we can get them to do longer windows for drops next time. There will be big changes to drops, which probably can't tell you about yet, but there will be huge changes to drops system. We'll see. I need VSE, LC, OC. Okay. To tank too. Wait, Shadow, wouldn't we join if it's VLC? Because we need Nularka? I would say yeah, let's do Lucent. Or do I just join them? It's auto accept. It's gonna be a. Or do I join the VKA? I don't like it. They popped up here already as 9. They're probably a guild group. Now let's just make our own VLC. I can't wait to see what they do to Warden. Brian Wheeler mentioned during the thing that we had like content creator discussions about Warden. So I guess I can already tell you that I know about what's happening, but you know, I still can't tell you what's happening. But I'll just say it's looking pretty good. Watching the auto VLC will be cool. Auto accept LC time. No, we are not doing auto accept. I'm not leaking anything. I'm saying exactly what Brad would have said on the stream. that we had a talk about it. Hey, Biopress. There we go. Upgraded the terrain to buying crates and 9 Ouroboros crates, amounting to just 41 crystals. I know, right? Like, these Ouroboros crates always like discourage me from crates. At 20 right now. Then, well, now I'm excited. I love Warden, so I'll wait till I can see about it. For gambling? Nah, I'm not opening them right now. I think I start with Warlock. And I mean, I might as well use Huntsman on first boss, yeah? Lucent. Wait, that's not reading. I almost let them in. I should change the Riving Blow CP to normal. To Wrathful. Hyper sponsoring gambling sites when he sells the entire likeness to some ink. No reading. Huntsman on the last boss, keeping the order alive for cheap. That's VLC. VLC, not VKA. I forgot what I was thinking about VKA for some reason. Because I was saying VKA at the beginning, and then I changed my mind. That's why. It'd be nice if we have Alkosh. I haven't tried this build with like basically full pen yet. And I should also use the Huntsman on Kavot. We will probably struggle with finding tanks. Hyper will do Hope when GTA 6 releases. Possibly. I can look tank. Oh, that would be nice. I can remorph the claw. I should parse with Burning Embers to see how much damage I'm actually losing from it. Because maybe it's worth using more often. So are you gonna redock? Bio? Got a quick question. In guild request to join, the achievements points show they're of that character or account wise? Question. I have no clue. Burning damage should be like 20% weaker than Venomous Claw. I think it's worth it in a lot of fights. I probably maybe even should have it in the mirror fight. Okay, so after Bio Relox we'll need 1 healer and 1 tank. Now I just crashed. You try to log? Server couldn't handle my fashion. What swords are those you're using? You mean the style? I mean right now it's showing Igneous, but underneath the Igneous there's a... What is it? Molten Demise. Hell yeah, yeah, it's Molten Demise. Hyper's not tanking, F12. I think... The thing is that it's so hard to like set up trials if you're not a tank. I think I'll just start refreshing more tank guides just so I have like some reason to tank. I wanna like I'm gonna make a video about the subclass tank, and then the next guide I refresh is gonna be, or like no, next guide I make is gonna be the StamDK DPS, and after that I think will be another. I should make actually a solo build after that, and then like a template tank or something. It takes a long time to get those last two. I was gonna do something in the meantime, like gather some sky shards. But the last time I tried that, I got fucking like put into some giga laggy instance and like disconnected 3 times in a row. I don't wanna risk it again. Crunch. Oh! Unlucky, Hanson was first. You wanna heal Agnevka? I want dungeon guys, but it seems it's done, people said. I mean on the website or what? They take a lot of effort and aren't very rewarding, I would say. They're performing extremely bad compared to regular builds. I can go heal. Oh, and then I take that tank. Oh yeah, sure, yeah, okay. Okay. Bio relock. Now I'm making dinner. I was doing Siege quest during the reveal stream and got a combat bug for like 3 minutes. I hate over it. I ended up being busy during the whole dev stream. Was there anything good? Combat-wise, there wasn't much. There's like lots of like more casual features being introduced. You can have a look at the like a written guide on the website. Yeah, checkpoint for recap. It should be working now. Okay, let's go. Touch that. Is someone still missing in the instance? I kinda stopped refreshing stuff too early because I thought it would die faster, but I should have kept casting things. Oh, one of them is a... Wait, I didn't die to that? I got stunned right before that, so I couldn't dodge roll, and I still didn't die to it. Weird. Shared your breakdown of Seasons Direct with the boys. Good work on getting it uploaded so quickly. Oh, that's because I had an early access to it. That's... I didn't work this fast. Well, we got ourselves an insider. Lots of people, lots of content creators got to see it early. Wait, if I morph Destro's gonna do a lot more damage, yeah? Oh, it's gonna do a lot more than what I was doing right now. If I actually level it up. Yeah, I can Huntsman here, yeah? Like, why not? It looks like an even split already. Hey, Shinzo. Top parts? See. I'll do a pull timer. Oh, we're pushing them really hard. Top powers? Wait, actually top powers. Keep checking my cap, thinking it's like magically refilled itself.
Looks very steep. You go on ahead. This circle will take his time.
This was not HM. No, it wasn't HM. No, it's just vets. Another VLC HM prog when? What do you mean another? Have I ever done one? I believe the only HM prog I've ever raided was Sanity's Edge. Have I? Mag is really rough in flashbacks. This build. Is Destroy even worth if it's so like unleveled? Like it's gonna gain a lot damage from morphing and then also like gain the special like, you know, fire effect. Like it's what? 9 on the tooltip, it's gonna be 12 on the tooltip, then plus 15% from being a fiery. Shit, I forgot to log. I'm always logging. This won't be a live log. I wasn't doing damage with that. Like I wasn't hitting the ad somehow. Do I change to shifting standard if we have so many DKs? I'm thinking. Actually, no, we don't have many DKs. We have like one other DK. No, I'm staying with Standard of Might. Two other DKs. The other one is on Hodor. Oh, okay. Huntsman here. Oh, fuck. Okay, quiet. Power's ruined. I'm so bad at the game. Do I just stay with it? I gotta stay with it. It's like D-Breath is overpowered. Crazy greed. No, can dodge them. As in dodge roll? Or you just mean sidestep? Or just walk? I was trying to walk, I'm clumsy. I didn't know you can dodge roll them if it's the case. Well, I wonder why Hyper is top power. Surely because his build is simply OP. How much more powerful is subclass version? Because you can make it better by using Assassination and Herald, yeah? The right DC. I guess Hounds on Broken Crash. DC it. Why does the ulti icon look weird? Because it's unmorphed. Was it like rank 1 Storm? Commit. Should not have committed. Oh, there's no light right now. I use SMB on my ults with piercing and severed leash, some class, core control skill. Let's just hope of self kill. For normal, no DLC dungeon. Oh yeah, I've been running like a tank DPS in dungeons too. I'm using Sword and Shield, I'm using like still dual wield while tanking. So I probably should switch to Sword and Shield for some fights. I need to level up Destro. Meter dies for the... No. Oh! Hello? My game froze for like 5 seconds. Someone is bringing the darkness with them. I will get so triggered by so many curses. Okay, the position. Stream 2? Oh, it's my internet then. This again? My disc being... Really? Ah, should be fine now. Wait. Okay, good setup. Type plus if you know what to do with your mirror. Let's see how many of them know. Can you close your billion browser tabs? If it lags again, I will. If it lags one more time, I will. One, two, three, 4, 5. And with me that's 6. Wait, what am I even? I forgot. I'm northeast. Okay, yeah. Seven, one more guy. It's DH. This guy. Southeast. Not true. Your mirror is southeast. Flip it. Use it every time the boss headers. Then boss goes to middle and headers mirrors. As in synergize. Next to it. It will put a dot on you. We also have to use it 3 times during these crush bugs, but people will help you with that since you can't use it 3 times yourself. It's the dot stacks. I'll try to keep an eye on this mirror. Okay, let's go. Is my food out or my food is out? What a roll. That's why. I wish I was tracking the dot, because I don't want to use it too early. I still have the dot. Okay, no, I don't think I have it. I'll just use it. Someone resin? Okay, they are resin. Charm is so nice because you can just spam it while running. Keep getting a damage shield. Do I have to use it again? I have to, yeah? Southeast. Oh yeah, because I didn't tell him to do it one more time at the start. I won't be rezzing because I'm in. I have all these dots right now. Wait, that's like the guy who has southeast is the one who died. Oh wait, did it change? No, northeast, northeast. Wait, using it third time doesn't switch it? Using it for the third time just kills you and doesn't switch it. I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna kill me, but I thought it would switch. Never had to back up this many. East. Did someone switch northwest to the wrong one? Oh my god. We have like someone just switching. Okay, I won't back up more. I'll just only back up one, otherwise I'll just die. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay, someone else backed it up. Oh, Ruinar got me. No, I was too far away from Carl. Actually, no, I still kept it up. Somehow. Coming? Okay, I got all the two bucket up then. That was weird. Nice. Oh, I'm full actually. I guess I'm keeping this Harley. How does StamDK feel so far? Pretty good. Pretty good. Hit 150k DPS for the first time today with StamTorque. Didn't know it was still possible. They were so popular long ago. Nice. I managed to get like 147 with a max org. Max DK is rough, but pen, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm also running light armor. Like, even though it's StamDK, I'm running light armor for the pen. I jump over this? Do I have to pick it up? I didn't, okay. I'm so fucking torn about uninstalling ESO. As in, you already installed it? You already uninstalled it? Hyper wiping the Manticore to switch. I'll get the rest. Oh, they're factoring over there. I like the new Stampede animation. So much better. I'll probably take it now. Do I have the aggro? I think they're all attacking me. It felt like it. It felt like there was a barrage of necro attacks. There's always that one bug necro. So annoying. Oh, it's not the same one. This, like as it's not the furthest one being back this time. Let me move away. Everyone I talk to hates new Dizzy Swing. I wasn't talking about Swing though, I was talking about the Stampede. I think Cleave is kinda weird. Or like, the red, I feel like it doesn't match. I feel like the red, like, you know what I mean, the red visual is just kinda, doesn't match the swing. Cleave definitely feels weird. But Stampede looks and sounds great. Where are the bosses? What the fuck? Drop banner here. hope someone picks up the knot. Okay. Yeah, the Mansion work was way smoother on the 2H. D-Swing was really good. I didn't really get to use D-Swing much. Like, I tried it out, but I didn't really use it like in a build since then. I'll fracture soon. Gonna fracture back there or... oh shit. I mean, I'm still on the cooldown, so I can't do anything about it regardless. Well, he's really cool, you can't just like wait here. Don't know when do I drop the banner. I guess now. Do I have it? I do have it. Oh my god, let's go here. Do I need to rest? Oh, they're already being rest. Okay, drop car. I dropped carve again. Fuck. Oh. I thought I got the line, but no, I cannot get line as a knot holder. Right? I think my Igneous tracker is bugging because someone else is providing it. Will I make it in time? Yeah, we will. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll even use the logs from last stream. Because I was playing with such a bad gear. This is way better. Azure 2026 was the hardest vet DLC dungeon to solo. I still have massive trouble with much sacrifices. The thing is, like, they're like impossible ones. So I guess you're asking about the technically possible but very hard. I would say Nachkal Dij is technically possible but also very hard. I've never done it. One that is super hard but I've done is like Lepseclusa, for example. Luth has entered the chat. Where is he? Is he still in bed? Is he still dying to common cold? That's a very nice run, yeah. Oh yeah, I should share the loot. Can I pick it up? Is Warden good in PvE? PvE is a very broad term. It's good for tanking. And that's it for now. And good for healing. Yeah. /LT. I need to make way more space. Why do I have so many different folders? Harder, but still possible. Yes, I think what I said is correct. So, natural dish, but like it's technically possible, but nobody has done it yet, I think. I would say go for like... I mean, you said you're still struggling with martial sacrifices, so I would say just stay with that for now. I think Bolsonaro / Natural Dish / Lepseclusa. I should get back to Natural Dish. It should be so much easier now. I can just magma through the rock surface. Need shield. Oh wait, where is he? I kinda wanna do VKA. But we probably only need one tank for this. So maybe we should choose something like that. Anyone is staying with more trials? I'd like to... If we only have one tank, I'll go with VKA. I need to level up this shit. I'm actually gonna use Harrowing Pots. I could swap to DD if you wanna do KA. Okay. Okay, let's do the KA. I don't own VKA, but thanks for the run. Okay. Don, we lost the house, no crown please for you. I just wanna make sure the tank is staying. Is it staying? If so, how on this? Reload. We only need one tank. Yeah. Oh, heal DD. Okay, okay. So I'm already poured and I'll wait for the pluses.
Reinforce the palisades. We can't lose the key. Please tell me you're a reinforcement.
I can pretty much like... I mean, I guess I shouldn't Huntsman on the last boss. But I'm gonna Huntsman the first two. Actually, all I need to keep track of is that I need to keep one slot for NF. And I can already start looking for the next 2 DDs. Let's change the note a tiny bit. How about that? Type I can read the note. If you get flare in VCR, you stack it on the tank. They have high HP. I need to keep one spot for the tank who's relogging. I'm shivering and it's 20 degrees Celsius in my house. Advice? I don't know. Okay, that's enough. I'll just wait for enough. Are those lava from the previous run or just this one? Eat the house up. Wait, that's just Cavot? Oh no, it's on the same character. I'm stupid. He didn't leave. He does that on the same character. My bad. I was like, when is he like blessing? He's already here. Okay, read is enough. Hyper, do you remember my cat used to steal my chair? Now she's to my bed and my nightie at the same time, or she complained. What can I do? Ah no, I don't have a cat. I guess we can already go. Or like whenever Houndstone is ready. Gotta buy a new bed. Or maybe spell symmetry. Do you know this? We have most of the things, then debrief, then contingency, and then... I probably could have cast another debrief. 300k without ultimate, that's pretty nice. And on beam. Put a cardboard box anywhere. Oh, misclicked. We have really good damage in this group. Oh no. No, this. Wait, can we kill it before? Still. Last second top. Nice social distancing, Hyper. I know. I agreed it. Love the Arcanist purple beam, noise and overall hell. I don't mind paying top dollars for skill style. In hollow purple. Pop parts while supporting teammates with standard might. Do we make it? Yeah, we didn't, but still fun. I wonder how much DPS I'm providing to teammates, like percentage-wise. How we're doing the big stack. Wait, did I just block? Leave? Is it because I have more mitigation as a DK? Another weird fucking spike. Maybe it's time to format my PC. Oh, what the fuck? I'm in trash setup. But, oh, who ninja pulled it? Oh no. Fucking obliterating the trash packs then. Should I stop healing? Nah, I don't like fucking like trot around because someone ninja. It is fucking annoying because I wanted to like I'm trying to test the build. Ugh. Suzan secret. Oh yeah, I have Suzan on the setup. Streamer can't even top. Still not too bad for a trash stuff. Almost died there. Why not so fast? Did someone give me like some speed? Do I even have Taunt unlocked on this character? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll wait, do I have it? Points. I'll count left. That him? No, that's Maharo thing. There, now I have him. Anyone correct? Okay, where's he? Huh? Did I LOS him in some weird? Okay, I'll just interrupt him here. I did some weird fucking LOS on him, I guess. Tried to like pop around the cart, I think. It's good bow. Try skipping both lines. Just avoid grubby red pants, and that's it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're not doing it. This is a wipe. HM from memes? We can't do HM if we haven't done previous HMs. Wipe it. Like, we will not recover this with lines anymore. But do you recommend shifting standard or standard of might in solo content? Might. Like, they're like similar DPS increase, but might. I mean, both of them are bad for DPS. You wanna use Take Flight for DPS, but if you want some sort of ability, then standard might. Fuck. If I cast Carve there, I would have survived. Will we recover? And can they like press enough? Guess we'll see. Shifting is better than Take Flight now if you're not using Firebeam, I'm pretty sure. No, they're asking about solo. It's not better for solo. Like, you're always better off with Take Flight. I'm not sure we can we kill it? I don't think we can kill the prison. Or did I? Wait. Did I kill it? I think I killed it. Okay, maybe I did. Oh, it's... Yeah, people just need to not die to the... grasp. Okay, just time to sleep. I need to drive around 155 kilometers tomorrow. Dying in a car crash is too sad. Go have fun with a clear and good night run. Good night, Sandro, no? Case for solo is different. Yeah, why I think like better in this case? I don't know why. I just know it is. I know just that I've parsed with both and it was better. That's all there is to it. I'm assuming there's like less... You have less damage to monsters modifiers. Because you don't have Velofi, because you have Fell Order. That would be my guess, but I don't know exactly why. I just know that it is better. Based on testing. That was early this time. I don't need to move that far, but I guess I might as well. It should be fine now. Unless... Are we fine? Yeah, we are fine. Oh, the corpses aren't here yet. Where are they coming? When are they coming? target? I actually can't like target anyone. You can only target like the one person that's on the top. It's so stupid. I swear to God, I couldn't target that prison. That was me. I was trying to kill that prison and I just couldn't hit it. Okay, last one's being rest. But the corpses come from the top. You can only like target one of them because they're stuck on top of each other. Away with. Oh! Damn, I dropped Carve. I think I'll save Banner for. Oh, what shit, Houndsman's dead. Who's gonna be on? He looks at me, I think. Yeah. Let's roll everything. Okay. Houndsman is up. Always me. I dropped Stagger because it just didn't go off. It was kind of pushed back. Weird. Nice. The way rest targeting works is in general is pretty ass. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop here. I love trying to press F on that teammate and accidentally using F to open interaction wheel. Yeah. Okay, slash OT. Let's see if anyone needs the gear. Haven't yet met an ESO boss who gives a fuck about these behind him. I guess you could count Basse if the DD is like really hugging her back. Can I get Mole? Oh yeah, wait. Are you? There. If you're really hugging Basse's back, you can get hit by the curses that she shoots in front. Because they're like circles starting from inside her, so they kind of hit the back for a moment. Orphe on the heavies? Yeah, but that's not behind him, that's around the tank. But yeah, technically, I guess. Okay, thank you. Streamer top par, surely he paid every DD? No, every other DD just died, that's why. Okay, let's see. Oh, I actually get to snooze ads before we finish. Don't hate, guys. That no, he's being sarcastic. He's being sarcastic. Don't worry. Who do we raid? A paid actor. Yes, let's raid Amul. Hey, I'll probably start writing the guide for this build. Oh, everyone left. I think I have like enough. I need to do a lot more like parsing on the dummy with different setups. Like I have the best parse with the Huntsman, Yokida, Nularka, 159. But I need to do a bunch of other parts to show differences between different setups. Like show how much you're losing from light armor, that kind of stuff. How much you're losing from armor potions, because I think I want to include armor potions in the guide, because you can actually sustain them with deep breath. Okay, so let's raid more. He still has the tag protect. Okay, starting the raid. Thank you for group and stream. Good night. Thank you for coming, Countess. Alright, raiding in 3, 2, 1.